Hey guys, this is Al Morenton with MyFitLife. Today we're going to go over how to get the most out of your workouts, how to have the most effective workouts that you possibly can. All right. So when you decide to work out, that's awesome. You know, you're working out and you're doing something very, very wonderful for yourself, right? But you want to make sure that if you're going to make the effort to do a workout, that you actually get the most benefit that you can from it, right? So there's four basic things that need to be addressed when doing a workout, and they're pretty simple things, but and it's just sort of being mindful about everything. But these things, doing these things and not doing them, is a difference between getting results and not getting results. All right, so it's simple stuff, but very, very important. Just like with your eating, it's all simple things you need to do, very, very important. But if you don't do them, you're not going to get the body you want. Same thing with this. Okay, so the first thing is showing up. I mean, we're talking just like walking through the door of your gym. You know, uh, putting your clothes in the car, so you can go to work out with your friends after work at the park, go hiking, go to the gym, whatever it is, you know, uh, stepping into the area that you're going to work out and being prepared, by being dressed properly to get a workout in. So those things right there are very, very important. We also like to say, or at least I like to say that's like 70% sometimes for people when they're first starting out, is just showing up on a consistent basis, right? Because if you don't show up, you can't work out. That's simple. All right. Um, and one more thing here before I get into the next one. You just decide how many times you want to show up each week. I recommend when you first start out 3 times, right? If you want to work out 4 or 5 times a week, that's really, really good. But if you commit to 3 and you work out 4 times, you got a bonus workout in that week. If you work out 5 times, you got 2 bonus workouts in that week. You're awesome, right? Because you're like a rock star. But what most people do is the opposite. I'm going to work out 5 days a week because they get too overzealous when they first start working out because you want to do everything all at once and you want results yesterday, right? So they come in and say, I'm going to work out 5 days a week. And if they work out 5 days and they just barely, broke even, they barely reached the minimum requirement. So they're just doing okay, right? Working out 5 days a week. If they work out 3 days a week or even 4 days a week, they failed. That's how they make themselves feel because they missed one workout or 2 workouts in a week. It's like, man, I got to get my shit together, right? Because I'm missing workouts. Whereas you worked out the same amount of time, but just the framing of it is different. So committing to 3 workouts a week and getting those in, you did your job, right? You got the 4th one in, you got an extra one in, a bonus workout. Get the 5th one in, you got 2 bonus workouts in, and you're a rock star. So just framing it a certain way can take you from average to rock star status, right? And it does a lot for you up here. Believe me, it does a lot. I've seen it in people over and over, not just me, but in thousands of people, right, over the past 27 years, okay? So next thing is focus. In yoga, they call this being in the moment, all right? So you're mindful. I'm working out. I'm not concentrating on what my boss told me. I'm not concentrating on what my girlfriend or boyfriend or wife or husband said this morning or last night. I'm not worried about the dog, my aunt, my parents, nothing. Okay? I'm just worried about my workout right now. I'm doing something for me right now. Okay? And I'm the one that matters right now. And you're going to be present with what you're doing and mindful of the flow that you're going through. Okay? Which brings us to the next one. Okay? Which is tempo and range of motion. The tempo that you do your repetitions in, or that you're doing your cardiovascular work in, or your hybrid workouts in, and the range of motion that you're putting your muscles through during the physical exercise. Okay, so I have some dumbbells down here. So we'll talk about it as far as like as far as resistance training. there's a tempo and there's a range of motion, right? So just for because I'm standing up, we'll do an overhead press. Okay, so start off over here. All right. So if you notice, the tempo is up quicker, slight pause, down slower. Up quicker, slight pause, down slower. It's like a 2 count on the way up, a slight pause, like a 1 count up there, and then a 3 count on the way down. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, pause, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so and then also we're doing a full range of motion. We're not doing like a half rep here or something like that. We're coming all the way down, all the way up. You know, so you go in through whatever your pain-free range of motion is. Though, if it hurts to go through the full range, then you figure out whatever your pain-free range is, and you go in that, and then you just adjust through there. But that's stuff that a trainer should do for you. Just concentrate on doing full ranges of motion. The other thing is as far as tempo too is breathing, right? So with this, I'm like breathing out as you exert, breathing in as you return to your starting position. Okay, so that's the tempo and the range of motion for that. You know, for like things like cardio and things like that, then you're going to be wanting to concentrate on things like bracing your core. Like if you're running, you're still bracing your core, sort of flexing your abs a little bit, making sure you know the pathways that your arms and your legs are flowing through are in straight line trajectories. All these different kinds of stuff that could benefit you as far as the way your muscles develop. Okay, and it's true for both cardio, for resistance, and for hybrid type of workouts. Okay, so the last thing right here is the mind-muscle connection. Okay, so that's a little bit different than being focused and being in the moment. You know, the mind-muscle connection is actually understanding what muscles are being worked during your resistance workouts. Okay, so like with the overhead press, right? It's like you're not working your legs, you're not working, you know, your chest really. You know, there's a slight bit of upper chest, but you're not working other parts. You're working your shoulder. It's an overhead press or a shoulder press. So your arms will get a little bit of auxiliary work in, but the main focus is your shoulders. So you concentrate on your shoulders. You concentrate on your shoulders lifting the thing up, and then you also sort of think about what you want your shoulders to look like. Like when you like if you had your dream body, what would those shoulders look like? And you just imagine like each rep, you know, you're going through that full range of motion. You're going through the proper tempo, and you're just picturing your shoulders just getting on fire and getting tight and shapely and sexy looking. You know, whatever it is that the words that you use to describe it, and picture like them looking the way that you want them to look, with your ultimate dream body, and you know, you picture that during your workout, and you can achieve it. You know, whatever you can believe, you can conceive, basically, right? So that's basically it. You know, show up. You know, get your ass to your workouts. Focus. You know, be in the moment and mindful of what you're doing. Go through a full range of motion. Use a proper tempo, and get that mind-muscle link. You know, that also with the mind-muscle too, it has to do with flexing and stuff like that too. So like with a bicep curl, you know, when you're doing a bicep curl, you're not just like, okay, let's go. You know, I'm just going here like this. Yeah. And then talking to your friend over here, like, yeah, you know, that doesn't do shit for you, right? That doesn't do anything. You may as well go to fucking Starbucks or something and hang out with your friends and just laugh and have a good time, because that workout isn't doing anything for you, right? If you want to get it, no, it doesn't even matter how light the weights are or anything. You know, I could do like literally, 20 times this for a workout, but you just squeeze your muscles on the way up, boom. You know, you squeeze the muscles. You get that mind muscle link, going in to where it doesn't matter how much weight you're using, if it's too light, or whatever, you can still get a fantastic workout because you're squeezing the muscles, you're flexing the muscles, you're getting that mind muscle link going, and that also forces you to understand what each exercise is working. You know, you're not just going, okay, well, what's this supposed to work? Over here. Like if you don't know, then ask somebody. If you don't have a trainer or something and you're at the gym, just ask them, what is this supposed to be working? And they should help you out. Without charging you too. Okay. So, anyways, that's it for today. Hope you got some benefit out of this. This stuff is important, and it is something you need to think about. And it'll allow you to, like, in that little 45-minute workout or whatever it is, it'll allow you to get huge benefit from it. Okay? So let's get out there, decide how many workouts you're going to be doing each week, and let's get cracking and doing them. Like I said, just focus on 3 to begin with. If you get extra, then you're a freaking rock star. Okay? Again, this is Al Morenton, owner of MyFit Life. Thank you, and have a beautiful day.